Hello and welcome to a new tutorial for the Sonic Alchemy YouTube channel. My name is Stefan Key, and in this video I would like to show you a template that I've made based on the Solfeggio sound healing journey that I've created for my YouTube channel called Cultivating Trust. So this is the project here. This is the project of actually this video. If you haven't seen it, it's on my channel. It's called Coming Home, 111 Hertz and 528 Hertz Guided Solfeggio Frequency Journey. Let's just have a listen real quick. Right? It's a guided journey. And exhale through the mouth. That helps us to, ground, balance, harmonize, and really come home in our body and in our presence and our awareness, and to really cultivate trust in those times of uncertainty. And we use the power of frequencies to help us get more clarity and more balance, and also connect with the earth. So again, this is the project, right? As you can see, I recorded everything, and here's my voice also. And what I did is I reverse engineered this journey so that you can actually use it and create your own Solfeggio sound healing journeys with that intention, right? So here we are on Ableton 11, and I've created this template based on this sound journey. And I will go through it with you and show you what's in there and explain to you how you could use it in order to create your own Solfeggio frequency sound healing journey with the intention to cultivate trust or establish more grounding, relaxation, and clarity, right? So the first channel we have here is 111 Hertz. This is a 111 Hertz drone, right? Maybe I bring the volume down a little bit. And in case you don't know, let me turn down the volume on my headphones a bit. It's a bit loud. So, and maybe also in the project. That's the thing with the frequencies. Need to bring them down a bit more. They don't have to be like super loud, but I like to have it in the background because I want you to feel the effect as well. So 111 Hertz frequency is related with the production of endorphins and known to aid in cell rejuvenation and regeneration, right? So that's powerful on its own. Endorphins are happiness hormones, right? Endorphins elevate our mood, give us a feeling of happiness and joy, increases empathy, and improves our focus and memory, right? So that's beautiful on its own. So that's one of the reasons I tend to use it, and maybe you can already feel getting a little bit more happy, getting the endorphins released. It takes a little while, depending on how sensitive you are. But this is the interesting thing also that I wanted to point out. MRI scans show, like brainwave scans show that the brain switches off the prefrontal cortex and deactivates the language center that is responsible for holistic processing, creativity, and intuition, and induces a phase at exactly 111 Hertz. The reaction results in a divine level of meditation, a trance that some believe allows you to connect with the creator, right? So it also induces a deep state of meditation, a trance-like kind of state that connects us with the divine. And that's really powerful. That's why I love to work with 111 Hertz. And I also made another video on my channel about 111 Hertz. But again, this is a good explanation. So this why we use 111 Hertz. The benefits: pain relief, increased empathy, improved memory, cell regeneration, endorphin production and mood elevation, and a deep state of meditation, right? So powerful. That's what we have here. Then let's go to the brainwave states, because that's another thing we can use to help us. So first we start with the alpha state. right? So this is an isochronic tone. Bring it down a bit. So if we look at the brainwave states, alpha here is from 7.5 hertz to like 14 hertz in between, and it's a state of relaxation, intuition, and creativity, a meditative state in which memory, learning, and visualization are heightened. Awareness expands, creativity increases, a sense of peace and well-being in the present moment, right? Where our normal state is the beta state, which is concentration and reasoning, the normal awakening consciousness. Can also be related to fear and stress, right? And anxiety and restlessness, right? So this is why we want to get out of the beta, or we want our listener to get out of the beta into the alpha state, which we achieve with this isochronic tone here, which will entrain our brain into a more relaxed state. And then we have another option to choose from, which is 4.5 hertz, and that's a theta state. And if we check now the theta, this is like a deep meditative state, you know, it's like a flow state. It's a state of healing. It's a state for spiritual experiences and a sense of connectedness, right? So talking about connection to the earth, connection to our higher self, all the good stuff. This is why we use the theta state here, like the binaural beats, the isochronic tones, right? So that's the first thing. And if you look here now on this scenes, I renamed them. So I created kind of a script of the journey. So the whole journey starts obviously with the 111 hertz. Then we bring in the isochronic tones. And then we bring in a drone. So, you know, like a warm pad. That's the first one. So let's bring that in. It's all tuned to 444 hertz, by the way, which is also an harmonic of 111 hertz, which is an A, right? If we check with the tuner here, if I go to the audio effects and then we go to the tuner, right? And then I change the reference pitch to 444 hertz, and you can see it's an A, right? So everything is tuned to 444 hertz, the Solfeggio tuning, so that it's in harmonic resonance with this. And if you actually check, even the isochronic tones that are being played, let's get into the alpha state first. You can see it's also tuned to 444 hertz, and it's actually 528 hertz. So I'm pulsing the frequency of 528 hertz, which is a super powerful DNA activation frequency, into an isochronic tone, right? So this is all perfectly in tune, perfectly in harmonic resonance. So this is actually, we could rename this even 528 hertz. So isochronic tones, right? Okay, cool. So then we have the pad, and then the idea is that we go from top to bottom, and you can see I even removed the stop buttons here, so we can go to the scene. So we have the drone, and then it's coming home within the self, right? So that's the first stop. And then we have rooting it within the earth. And then so first we bring in the nature sounds. Then we bring in a frame drum, right? And then there's this pad here rooting with the earth. So this would be the section rooting with the earth, right? And then the next part would be connecting with the heart of the earth. So here we have like other sounds. Here the Garden of Eden and the heart of the earth pad, right? And then we have another scene after that, which is the divine light. Right, so the idea is first we come home within ourselves, then we deeply root with the earth. Once we're rooted down, then we connect with the heart of the earth, and then we connect with the divine light, with our higher self. And then at some point, there's a space for the I am affirmations. I am safe, I am protected, I am held, I am grounded. And for this I have the gongs, very powerful. They just like help to anchor our affirmations, right? It's also pretty divine. And then here I have the Solfeggio forks, again for the DNA activation and for activating our highest potential. And you can set your intentions also for those forks. Basically, it's like a tuning fork recording, but with some effects, right? So right here you can hear that's a normal tuning fork. And then we have a tuning fork that is hit. And then we have with some effects. Right, so this is also an effect of the 528 Hertz. Here's another effect. Right? And then one more. So those are just some varieties, you know, to spice up the journey with some nice DNA activation intentions and frequencies. And another one. Right, so you can play these during the journey, and then eventually we get back to the body. So we bring in more higher frequencies, here the bowls and the meditation belts. And then also back to alpha. So let's say we bring this down again here. All the way we have been in the theta state actually. But then we go back to alpha at the end of the journey. Yeah, and that is basically it. And of course you can, you know, play around with it in any way that you like. This is just what I suggested. And this is just a little teaser, you know, there's going to be a huge, not a huge, but a very cool and bigger 528 Hertz DNA activation Solfeggio template coming next up. I'm about to finish that, and then I will let you know on the channel. I'm super excited about that. It's super powerful, cosmic DNA activation channel sounds and frequencies. And but yeah, until then, you can create journeys with this one. You need Ableton 11 for that. But it works with intro or light, like there's nothing fancy in here, it's just the sound. So any version of Ableton 11, you have to have the last one though. The latest update will work for that. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for creating magic with sound, uplifting the frequency on the planet. And I see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Recording, stop.